Hey guys, today on Know Your Produce we're making our easy elderberry syrup recipe. It's a one-pot recipe and you can make it right on the stovetop. It's so simple to make and it's perfect for those fall and winter months when your immune system needs a little extra boost. We take 1 teaspoon for kids and 2 teaspoons for adults. Let's get started. In my pot, I'm going to add dried elderberries. I've removed any excess stems or any little berries that looked underripe, and then I'm adding cloves and cinnamon. Then I'm gonna add water. So I added 1 cup of berries, and then that means I'm gonna add in 4 cups of water. Now would be the perfect time to add any additional flavorings. You could use fresh ginger or even fresh orange or lemon, but when you're using orange and lemon, we definitely recommend using organic. Now we're going to place it on a medium-high heat. I like to give it a little mix before doing this and then just make sure everything is incorporated. And then once it starts boiling, you're going to just keep an eye on it and keep giving it a little mix here and there. And as you can see, it's really starting to boil, the bubbles are coming up, and then once it's rolling boil, I'm going to reduce the heat to a simmer and just let it cook down and reduce by half. The cook time will really depend on how long it takes for yours to reduce, but usually it takes about 45 minutes to an hour. Now that our syrup has reduced by half, I'm going to take it off the stove and let it cool before I add in our sweetener. I like using a wire strainer, but you could also use a cheesecloth or even a juicing bag. So what we're doing is just removing all of the berries, the cloves, and the cinnamon sticks. We don't want that in our syrup. So we're just gonna put all of that in there, and then once it's in there, we're gonna gently press it down and make sure we get all of that syrup out of those berries. Now that we've drained all the liquid, I'm actually going to measure it, and it's under 2 cups, so I'm adding a little bit of water because we want to reduce it by half. We started with 4, so we want to end up with 2 cups for dosing. And then I'm adding in our honey. I like to use a little rubber spatula to get all of the honey out of the measuring cup easily. And then we're just going to mix it up, and I like mixing it in my measuring cup because it makes it really easy to pour into my mason jar. You can find the exact measurements linked below in our blog post, as well as some frequently asked questions answered. Once you've poured it into your desired container, just put on the lid and store it in the refrigerator. We hope you like this recipe as much as we do. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you soon.